All right, guys. So we're gonna make a rolling tray set for a giveaway that I threw on Facebook. I'm going in with like a medium size rolling tray. I say medium because I have some tray molds that are larger than this. I got these off of Amazon. I am gonna try to link them um in the comment part below when I find the links. And I also got a matching tray from a different vendor. I'm using two different popsicle sticks, the big ones to mix the resin originally, and the smaller ones are going to be for when I mix the colors together. I'm also going in with a large measuring cup that's silicone and three small silicone measuring cups because I'm going to be using 4 different colors. And obviously we need the epoxy resin that I got from Michael's for 80 bucks. So you're going to mix 1 part A to 1 part B. It is very important that you do the 1-to-1 ratio. If you do not, it's not going to cure right. It's going to be sticky. It's not going to last, and you're going to have unhappy customers and make a mess. When I poured my A part, I went slightly over the 1 cup mark. So I eyeballed it for when I put the B part in, and it worked out great. I usually mix it together really good first and then let it sit for 10 to 15 minutes and then come back and stir it again to make sure that it's clear. So now that I did that and got most of the air bubble to the surface, I'm going to separate my mixed resin into 4 different portions because, like I said, I'm using 4 different colors. The pink is going to be in the bigger cup because I'm going for like a girly, sunsetty, magic cloud type of vibe. I'm going in with several different glow-in-the-dark pigments. Some have glitter, some do not, because like I said, I want it to be very magical, like whimsical, just overall feminine energy. And of course, what bad bitch doesn't like glow-in-the-dark? Like, let's be for real. You know? I got all these different options and I stored them incorrectly, so it was hard for me to see the colors with the white thing on the top, but whatever. And you're just going and mix until your hands get sore because you don't want no pigment hanging at the bottom or for it to get clumpy because it will tank your project. If you want to ask me how I know, I jacked up a few projects during the pandemic when my ACL was all torn in half and shit, but we ain't gonna talk about that today. I went in with a small thing of the purple because I just didn't think all that much purple was necessary for the sunset. And so now I'm gonna pour all of my pink. We going down to the pink, like Uncle Clifford said. I'm not gonna pour all of it at once because, like I said, I want it to blend. And it's no right or wrong way to mix the colors because if you know, this is the beginning stage of the resin setting process. It's going to move and settle however it wants to settle anyway. So it doesn't have to be perfect. Just make sure that you're incorporating all of the colors. So I'm doing that for both my tray and my ashtray. And I wanted to make sure that it didn't set the way it was looking originally. So I'm just going in and giving it a little swirl, Shout out to all my swirlers in the building. Feel me? You don't want to overdo it. You don't want to mix heavy. You don't want to like stir it to the point where it's all blending. Like you just want to lightly like feather it in almost. I don't know how to explain it. And I'm going to let this sit for 12 hours. I came back the next morning and it was gorgeous. So I cut my vinyl off camera because my blade was acting up and I didn't want y'all to see me having a temper tantrum because that's exactly what happened off camera. So for the theme we're doing, I'm a little high maintenance, because it's cute. I don't like my girls to be ashamed of smoking weed. Girl, roll that shit up and pass it to me once you roll it. This leaf is going on my ashtray. And then I'm going to pour a thin coat of clear resin over the top and let it sit. And this is the finished result. Thank you for watching and subscribe for more content. See you later, cousins.